Hi and welcome along to this rapid induction. Today, right now, we're going to do the spot induction, but also I'm going to include the watch induction into it as well. All right, so lots of people like this, the swinging watch. It really does, it fulfills all of the client's preconceived ideas of hypnosis. It can be a bit cliche, and I think in some ways it is a bit cliche, because they think, oh, you know, hypnotist's going to use this watch. I probably wouldn't do it on a first session, but you know, lots of clients go, oh, do you use that watch thing? And say, well, I can do if you want to. Do you want to do that for a bit of fun? They go, oh yeah, okay, yeah. I thought that's what you'd do. So sometimes it's their impression of what we do anyway. So all we're doing is fulfilling that conception of what hypnosis is all about, or what a hypnotist might do. Oh, hypnotist going to use a watch now. Ooh. And really, it's a spot induction. That's all it is. It's a spot induction. So let's go through the spot induction first of all. Spot induction, you will ask the client to find a spot on the ceiling. So what you want to do is get their eyes again looking up like this. We did it in the thumbnail induction. You want their eyes to be looking up and give their eyes strain doing that, you see. It's very hard to look up like that. If they're just looking up like this, I mean, you could stay like that for ages, like, you know, just looking up. Well, that's not straining your eyes in any way. So you want to keep your eyes, your head down, eyes up, and then looking at this spot. And then say to them, as you stare at that spot, notice your eyes become really tired. Now, anyone who's going to stare at that spot for a while, their eyes will become tired. It's perfectly natural. So you can say to them, look, it's perfectly natural, perfectly normal. What's going to happen then is your eyes will start to blink a little bit more than normal. Really feel that. Now keep looking at your client and notice their eyes will start to blink. It's natural. That's it. Really feel it now. Feel your eyes blinking when the time is right for you. Now that's the key. When the time is right for you. So some clients will think, oh, I've had enough already. They'll shut their eyes. And other clients will keep them open. But you might want to add in something like, that's it, really try to keep them open. But as you notice, you're trying to keep them open and your eyes start to blink even more. That strain becomes even more. It becomes harder and harder to keep them open now. Now, just let them close. So if they are keeping them open for a long, long while, just say, that's it. Just naturally let them close. You've done really well. Because some clients might see it as a bit of a battle, as like, oh, I'm not going to do this. They're not going to get me now. I'm going to have a go at this. But using your correct words, you know, and really making it hypnotic, doing that double bind, the harder you try to keep them open, which is what they're trying to do, the more that strain appears and the tireder your eyes become. So use words like that. Most clients, to be honest, they just do it for literally 30 seconds or more, and that's it. They're gone. They've had it. They're like, I've had enough of this. So you got to tell them what's going to happen. So once your eyes close, you can naturally go deeper and deeper and deeper. Now, they may sit forward in the chair. They might be sitting like this. So just be careful where they are. Just say to them, oh, you get yourself more comfortable now. That's it. And now just feel yourself go deeper and deeper. And you might want to build in another deepener if you don't feel they're very deep at that point. So how does that differ from the watch? It doesn't really. All we're doing is we get them to stare at the watch. Now, of course, if they're staring at the watch, they're not doing this stuff. They're not looking up. But this is the way it works. So get them to stare at the watch and then slowly move the watch backwards and forwards. Now, that very much is a hypnotic feeling anyway. It feels very hypnotic. It's a really preconceived idea of what hypnosis is. So as they keep staring, it's also very relaxing. So let me stop that for a moment, because otherwise you'll be like, well, I've had enough, Dave. So let me stop that for a moment and just explain that is very much like when some people sit in a car or on a train. It takes them back to when they was a baby and they're getting rocked as a baby. You know, if you've ever rocked a baby, It feels very comforting for them, but also comforting for you. That kind of rocking sensation is very comforting. Now, in some strange way, this almost becomes a rocking sensation for their mind. It feels very comfortable and very relaxing. So that's the words we use. So stare at the watch, keep following the watch, and notice now how comfortable and relaxed you feel. So this can be quite calm and relaxing. Notice now how your eyes are becoming more tired. They may start to blink a little bit more. You're becoming more and more relaxed. And keep looking at your client. And then when the time is right, just say to them, that's it. Just naturally close your eyes, because you'll see them start to glaze over. They literally will start to go like this. And they may even start to rock gently. Just notice it. Just really, really slightly. They may start to rock like that. If they start to rock, you know it's working, because that is just like being in a car, on a train, on a bus, where you see people that are kind of gently rocking. And before you know it, their eyes are closing and they're gone. And now, all right, they may be falling asleep. But in this process, we're looking for them to go into a hypnotic state. It's very, very similar, of course. So once again, just get them looking at the watch, staring at the watch, moving it backwards and forwards, getting that nice, slow momentum, getting them feeling calm, relaxed and comfortable. And then notice the eye strain. As you try to keep your eyes open, they become heavier and heavier. That's it. Just really notice it now. And then just close your eyes. And once they've closed their eyes, you can go into a deepener or whatever. Now, some people might say, well, look, why not just get them to close their eyes anyway, Dave? It's just like a PMR. In a way, it is very much like a progressive muscle relaxation, of course. However, this is adding another dimension for the client. It gives you something to do as well. Just imagine how your job would be every day if a client sat down in front of you and you said, right, okay, so take a deep breath and close your eyes. And you'd be like, oh, this feels like a job now rather than being something that's really great to do. So it makes it good for you. It makes it good for the client. So practice it, get your words. It's a spot induction, but also the watch induction. Very, very similar. A bit like the thumbnail, really. It's a spot induction. We're just getting them to look. Adds in a kinesthetic feeling as well. So lots of these inductions are very, very similar. You may have even noticed that already. Practice it, get your words. Good luck. See you soon.